Welcome back to Potent Logic, gentlemen. Provocative wisdom and guidance for every man. Today's content will cover the six major differences between an alpha male and a sigma male. Sigma males are a personality type that has only lately gained recognition. For a long time, the male physique debate was divided into two categories: black and white, or alpha and beta. While a sigma guy shares qualities in both, he is distinct from them. He is a greater listener who can express himself clearly. He will refrain from making hasty decisions, but his observation and listening skills can help him make good character judgments. He will not want power or dominance, but he is capable of handling responsibility. People have been curious about what distinguishes a sigma male from an alpha male, since the sigma male concept gained popularity. Let's look at some of the most significant distinctions. Number 1. Flexibility and dominance. Alpha males are obsessed with competing and dominating their existing environment. As a result, they are competitive and ambitious in the workplace. They struggle in groups when they are not the leader or the focus of attention. Sigma males are uninterested about hierarchy or dominance. To achieve the best results, they would work outside of established institutions and hierarchies. Their attitude toward others is shaped by their value system, and they don't regard others as competitors or threats. They are also more adaptable, willing to work in a team or as a subordinate as long as the task is enjoyable. Number 2. The value of silence. To function, alpha males require a special atmosphere. They want to be heard and like speaking. They are engaged with the audience and perform best when others are watching. In other words, they permitted people's personalities and desires to stay intact. In every regard, sigma males are the polar opposite. They value silence and like a peaceful environment. They perform better in front of an audience and only do things for public recognition. Number 3. Need to belong. An alpha male can only be an alpha if he is the pack's leader. As a result, they require a social construct that they can control or lead in order to define themselves. It confines individuals to certain social circles and behavioral norms. A sigma male doesn't need any of this to be himself, and he's perfectly happy in a social hierarchy as long as he enjoys what he's doing. He can function well as a loner who is not reliant on anyone. It gives these males more social freedom. Number 4. Social validation. Alphas are typically viewed as dominant leaders, but they must understand the rules of the game in their constructed social hierarchy. Play the game and win. These men get their entire sense of self-worth and respect from their position of domination over others in order to become alphas. The social validation of a sigma guy is different, and hierarchy matters little or nothing to them. They don't want to be part of any power struggles or social games. They are also unconcerned with how others see them, preferring to base their self-worth and respect on their ideals. Number 5. Perception. Alpha guys are known for being aggressive, opinionated, competitive, and always on the go. An alpha male is typically thought as someone who loves attention and lives for social approval. Most people find it more difficult to interpret sigma guys, since mainstream psychology has long divided men into alpha and beta. Most people may not even understand what the term implies. People who know someone with sigma traits perceive them as independent thinkers, lone wolves rather than members of an alpha pack, disconnected from many social customs and excellent listeners. Number 6. Humility. Because an alpha male's self-worth is so intimately linked to society's image of him, he feels compelled to flaunt his personality and accomplishments. They boast or brag about themselves, reasserting their dominance over the rest of the pack. In this sense, sigma guys differ as well. Their attention is on the job rather than societal standards. They will perform to the best of their abilities, regardless of accolades or public opinion. Their demand for recognition is satisfied when they are viewed as capable workers. Many similarities exist between sigmas and alpha males. They're both sure of themselves and their choices in life. Their mindset is the fundamental difference. Sigmas desire to be part of the bottom of the hierarchy, whereas alphas prefer to be at the top. The latter succeeds by ascending the corporate ladder. Sigmas, on the other hand, are not affiliated with any tribe. They handle everything themselves. A Sigma male has an aura of mystery about him, which draws people in. It's difficult to dismiss his wit and intelligence. Sigmas do not seek approval or follow the crowd. This is why both men and women find this type intriguing. Alpha males are conscious of their social status and strive to maintain it. They worry about who they are and where they fit into the social circles, and they don't appreciate being challenged, mocked, or having their reputation shattered in any way. This is quite detrimental to the alpha. He hangs around with all the gorgeous girls, makes good money, and looks sharp. Will usually follow trends and be loud, bold, and brash. Whether it's work colleagues or beta buddies, alpha men demand beta males they can dominate. He'll make sure they know who's in charge. None of those things are important to a Sigma man. He has the potential to be just as powerful as the alpha and to rise to their defense. He can get the girl if he wants to, but if it gets in the way of his self-interest, he will pass on relationships and women. In terms of personality and priorities, he is the polar opposite of the alpha, but he possesses all of the same qualities and more. Sigma men are self-sufficient men who do not require followers. They can be social and, to some extent, likable and popular, but they will leave the group when they tire of seeing the same faces. Alpha males have more possessions and property, making them more powerful. Sigmas are even more powerful since they can succeed despite their social isolation. The Sigma has a strong vision of how the future should look and will strive tirelessly to make it a reality. He enjoys a good intellectual challenge and finds the abstract, difficult, novel, and untested to be stimulating. As they quietly analyze so much information inside their thoughts, they can appear aloof from others. The alpha will take command, giving order, structure, and concentration to situations. However, their zeal to get things done may mean that they overlook people's concerns in favor of facts and less sensitive to people's feelings. Everyone will know where they stand, and they will create and distribute misconceptions about Sigma males using their large reservoir of information and expertise. One stereotype of Sigma males is that they are shy. This is completely false. Other myths claim they are unfriendly. Being a Sigma has no bearing on how friendly you are. Some people may believe they are unfriendly because they don't have large groups of friends and prefer to ponder things silently rather than participating in group chats. They can't be leaders. Even if most people consider a leader as having an alpha personality, Sigma men have the skills to be bosses, and leaders too. Some of their qualities make them effective leaders. They listen to their employees' ideas. They can stay focused on long-term goals, and they may seem less threatening. So that others will accept them in their roles, it's difficult to get to know them. Sigma males want to establish close relationships with a small group of people. They may not open up to everyone who wants to strike up a conversation, but those close to them get to know them well and form genuine connections with them. And that's it for today's video. Are you a Sigma male or an alpha male? Comment down. And if you want me to cover a certain topic, let me know in the comment section too. If you like our content, click the red subscribe button so that you'll be updated whenever we upload new content. As always, it has been a pleasure.